Michelle, you're not my mom. Oh wait, you are.
I'm going to
Forgot about
fucking kill you.
Oh, I thought you were gonna fucking. I just stopped there. Starships were meant to fly up and top to the sky. Yes, 'cause we're so high. Let's do this one more time.
Welcome
Hey
to
girl, this is your
podcast
girl.
number 7.
Yay!
Woo.
Hey guys, it's your girl Laquisha. I'm here with Qwerty. He ain't here right now. Gonna be out next week. He's gonna be out for the next couple of weeks. This is his girl Laquisha taking over. He rocking this shit tonight.
I was not prepared for this.
What you mean prepared for my booty? I'm gonna be booty bouncing all day.
So this
What is
week
going on?
we are going to be talking about our favorite games and why they are our favorite games.
I know that's right.
So is there anyone that wants to go first?
I'll go first because nobody knows my favorite game ever.
Girl, I think I fur out. Alright.
You fur it out.
I'm calling PETA.
I can do what I want.
Go Michelle.
Okay, so as everyone probably knows,
Nope.
my
Is it
favorite
Princess
game,
Tomato? Because that's my favorite
yeah,
game.
it's Princess Tomato. I really like that useless asshole named Percy who just stands there and gives you a pedo smile and
Yo,
does
I
nothing.
had that shit on Saturday night. He was all like, all up on me, and I was just like, alright.
Okay, anyway.
Is this
So,
happening the entire podcast?
I hope so.
my favorite
Alright,
game of all
sorry.
time is Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Yo, was
And
it that little elf
reason-
dude? Ugh.
It's my favorite game is because the only Zelda game I had before Ocarina of Time was Zelda 2. And as everyone knows, I love that game, but it's too fucking hard. And it pisses me off.
Wait, what game was it again? I seriously was just
Zelda 2.
Oh, right.
That was like the only Zelda game I had before Ocarina of Time. And when we got our N64 and got Ocarina of Time with it, it was the first time I was playing the N64 like that we owned, and it was the first time I was playing a game that wasn't like Mario Kart and like the first level of Mario 64. So it was like my first real interaction with 3D games, and I just really it was a really pretty game, and it was really fun to play, and it was, at the time, 3D was mind-blowing since the only thing I had was an NES, so going from 8-bit graphics to N64 graphics was really intense. And combined with the fact that it's got a really good story and stuff, it's the reason I love the Zelda series, so that's why it's my favorite game.
Well,
That was nice, Gertie. I was listening that whole time.
As opposed to what?
I don't know. Who is this bitch with Golden Girls as his picture? Who is that?
Don't be a hater.
What error is? Or error?
alright, go whatever your name is.
Is it Laquisha?
Look,
Laquisha.
It's like, you don't know my name. You know me for like this long. You didn't know.
Alright, go
Alright.
Laquisha. What's your favorite game?
Alright. Well, I have a buttload of games I love. But. Alright. I have to talk normal because I keep on laughing. Oh, wait, no, I can do this. Alright, so my favorite game are it to be Ryan and Clone. But I gotta say that
He can't do it.
Okay.
What was that?
It's not that you're playing.
Roaring clip.
I already did an earlier podcast, but I really love Mario Kart. Alright. So with that game, like I don't even know. Like when I was little, my mommy, she got up on me. She was like, "What you doing? You should be outside playing with your friends." And I was like, no. I got this shit in my room, chilling, smoking a blunt. Like, what the fuck you doing? Anyway, I was playing that game, and it was like awesome. And I was just like, yeah, I'll play this game forever. And I still play it this day. The game came out in like 2 hours, and I was like, alright, I'll play this game. And the reason I love it is because like the other games don't have costumes, and like this one's like it's costumes, and like that story in I love Mario Kart 2. Alright, your local pizza alcohol. Alright, and that's the reason I love that game.
All right.
I'm not sure I understood.
I got bits and pieces.
Clearly.
All right.
I had no
Okay.
problem understanding
That's a
that.
great story,
Alright.
LaQuisha.
Alright, Toadie, yeah, he's my girlie. That guy's my girlie. He's my girlie for life.
Okay, Andy.
I like
think
Mario Kart
it's,
2 as well. It's a fun
it's-
game.
Me too, girl.
I think it's your turn, Andy.
Okay. There's so
Oh,
many
also, I'm done my
games.
LaQuisha thing now. I'm done because
Alright.
it's really annoying my head.
There's so many games, but I think my favorite game, Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love that
Oh,
game.
Jesus Christ.
The game was really good.
So much fun.
That game was
I
so
pl-
addicting. I wouldn't stop
I
playing.
know.
But
I still have
That
it on my
was an
computer.
amazing game.
I tried to find it on my computer to play it on an emulator, but I never was able to find one in first
I
year.
never
Because
got
it's a
to play
PC
it.
game. You can't emulate
Michelle,
a
you
PC
should-
game
you
on a
should get
PC.
oh yeah, that's pretty funny.
Cools.
All right, so what's the reason you loved it?
Why do you love it?
Well, it's just so addicting.
Why you love?
Like just
Toadie, you sound like a creep.
Why you love?
like I'd play it for hours on end just because I don't know why. It's just building stuff and
Stuff.
yeah. Well, I would try and crash the roller coasters into the people as well sometimes. It was kind of
Can you
fun.
do that?
I was always
Yeah.
heartbroken when my guests died. It made me
Well-
so sad. I felt like I failed them.
Yeah, well, I only did it if I was just screwing around in one level, but most of the time I'd be trying to beat the achievements or whatever, which were actually fairly hard when I was younger because I didn't know how to do it.
True.
So,
Nice.
but yeah, that's
Okay.
mine.
That's a good choice.
I don't really have a favorite game. I have games that were a big part of my life. Like Ocarina of Time was probably a big part. And also Pokemon Gold. That was like
Oh my god! Can I please change my answer to Pokemon Go?
500 plus
Holy
hours
fab.
of my life.
Holy fab. Holy
I
fab.
lost on my dad on Pokemon Gold.
That's my
Oh my god, Pokemon Gold.
yes, something like
Toadeh,
that.
that game is so easy to get 500 plus hours. Just saying. That game is so fucking good.
Yeah, there's so much stuff you can do on it.
Yeah, that was pretty much my.
Oh my god, I'm changing my answer to Pokemon Gold because it's fab. That's the reason I'm changing my answer. Alright.
So unoriginal.
Oh my god, Pokemon Gold was so good today. Like, 16 badges, holla. Alright? 16 badges. Right? It's the only one that took like forever to beat.
Okay.
What about you?
I guess I'm the only one left.
Yep.
Mine
think so.
is Banjo-Kazooie.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure it was my first game.
We did talk about this last week.
Yes, we did. It was either that. That was when I was talking about how much I hate nuts and bolts. But see, either my first game was Frogger 2 for Game Boy Color or Banjo-Kazooie, and I'm pretty sure it was Banjo-Kazooie because that one sticks out more. And
It's just
it
a better
was
game.
Yeah, I mean obviously, but yep, that's about it.
Frogger
It
2 is a
was
little
one of my first
repetitive.
games, and I used to play it all the time, and it was amazing, and it's still amazing, and yeah, that's about it.
Sweet.
Totally.
points.
All right. Who is ready to play Don't Laugh at the Yahoo Answers?
Me.
Let's try that.
Everybody take your deep breaths. I'll ease you into
I'm not gonna laugh. It's easy.
gotta
Doing my
stop-
Zen meditation.
I still gotta stop crying from Qwerty's singing.
Oh, yeah. Are you mad at my singing? Are you guys mad I can sing? See how I can pick up someone whenever I want? Pick up whoever. Just to sing.
Keep up.
Listen to Toadeh's mating call.
I get all the hot bitches.
Am I a hot bitch today?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, girl. I'm Lucretia. I'm not starting that again, by the way.
All
I
right.
just felt like saying that.
So here's the first question. My eyeball falls out. Is this normal?
What?
Yes.
It pops out. I can put it back in, and it still works. Do I need medical attention?
Probably.
I mean,
Some
no. I
sort.
mean, that costs money. So, no. Michelle, I heard you giggle.
I think.
That's so disgusting.
Okay, so Michelle lost already.
That's so gross. Oh, I'm really grossed out right now.
Michelle, you don't have to, like, picture it, like, every minute, like,
Okay,
a
so-
gushing blood coming out of an eye. You don't have to think of it like that.
No, you just ruined it. All right, so question 2. Does freedom of speech apply to minors?
What?
I thought these were don't laugh.
This is so deep.
It's just a question. Just a question.
Yes.
I guess in certain...
Unless they're just really stupid and don't know what they're talking about.
So, like,
That should go for
99%.
adults too, though.
Well, I mean, it should, but I guess little kids have more of an excuse to be ignorant and stuff. To be
But
ignorant.
sometimes kids say the most profound things, and it's really amazing.
This is true.
All right. Next one. When a guy says, "Go make me a sandwich," what's a good comeback?
Make
Go
the
scrub the damn
sandwich.
toilet. Scrub the damn toilet. That's what I would say. Scrub
You
the
guys
damn
want to hear
toilet.
the best answer that was
Yes,
voted?
please.
Yes.
Well, you better come back with a goddamn sandwich.
It's true.
Yeah,
It is.
that's true.
That can't be argued.
Oh man, I just had Applebee's and I had Taco Bell and my stomach's all right. I shouldn't have any Taco Bell. I should not have any Taco
All right. So here's another one. Is it possible to get pregnant from anal sex if you have a tampon inserted in the vagina?
I mean, I guess if it's stuck in the vagina, I guess it's possible to purchase a sprinkle over the other side. Just let it sprinkle. Let it fertilize in the anal.
I'm
And just let
sobbing.
it cross over.
I really don't know how to approach this one.
Yeah.
But
Am
I'm
I
gonna
the only one
say
that doesn't
yes.
give a shit? Like, shove a tampon up your vagina. You can't get pregnant. Obviously.
No, it's from no. You can listen to the question, Qwerty.
Well, it'll absorb it.
No, you guys got to listen to the question. You didn't hear the question.
The question was, can you have anal sex,
Tampon
right?
is completely irrelevant.
Is it possible to get pregnant from anal sex if you have a tampon inserted in the vagina?
Never, ever, at all.
I don't understand. Why did she put the tampon in there if it's not useful?
But I'm so confused with that.
That's the point.
The
Well, you know what?
tampon has
Stick the
nothing. It has
tampon-
nothing to do with it.
Okay, so this is what you have to do. You have to stick the tampon up the anal part,
No,
and then stick
that's
your
not what
dick
it's
up the
used
vagina,
for.
and then have anal sex. That's obviously the answer.
But then it'd go up further, and then you wouldn't be able to get it out.
You can poop it out.
Can you really poop out a tampon?
It sounds like a
can-
Yahoo answer by
I
itself.
had a really huge question. Like, if a tampon gets stuck up a woman's vagina way too far, how do you get it out?
Use your hand.
Sometimes they have
don't.
to get surgery because you can get toxic shock syndrome and actually die from it.
Yeah.
Michelle, please don't tell me that ever happened to you.
I'm pretty sure I'm still alive. so-
That's good. That's good.
All right, so this is for
Is that what the string's for, Michelle?
this is a question for Lucretia actually.
Oh, Lucretia! Great, I'm back. Hurry.
All right. Do black people really dye their hair with Kool-Aid?
Oh, girl. You funny. Alright. So, alright. Kool-Aid is yummy. I drink Kool-Aid on Wednesday nights, and like, my favorite one is definitely fruit punch, because blueberry is not as good. But anyway, you can dye your hair with Kool-Aid, because if you dye your hair with Kool-Aid, like, you're saving yourself like $20 trying to dye your hair. Like, I'm just saying, like, dye in there for about an hour is enough, and then when you're done with that, your hair comes out a beautiful purple, beautiful blue, red, like anything you want. Like, it's perfect, and it costs like $2 per pitch.
Is
So,
LaQuisha
like,
back? What's going
I
on?
don't understand. Like, excuse me.
Yeah,
Excuse
there
me.
was a question for LaQuisha.
Excuse me. Excuse
Oh
me.
my god.
Why are you talking? Why are you talking when I'm talking? You don't talk when I talk because I'm talking. Do you
Michelle's crying
understand?
again, I think.
I
Do you
am crying. Like,
understand?
literally crying.
Do you understand what I'm saying to
All
you?
right, I think we need
Toadeh,
Qwerty back.
because Toadeh, I'm just not going to take this from you, alright? So what I was basically saying was, Kool-Aid is your best friend, and if you have Kool-Aid, then it'll be your best friend.
All right.
Alright?
All right.
Alright.
I'm not quite sure I understand.
LaQuisha, can we have Qwerty back?
Please.
I like LaQuisha.
Ask. I mean, you told me to bring LaQuisha out, and I brought my true
I
side.
had a question for LaQuisha, so.
Alright, well, LaQuisha's gone. You want me to go get her for you?
No, that's fine. I think we're good.
She's chilling on my bed.
All right,
so.
that's cool.
Oh god.
I have one more question. If you had sex before you know what sex is, are you still a virgin?
Oh my god, I love the question. The answer is yes.
Yep.
No, not really, because people have sex without realizing what sex was. It's like, are you dumb?
If I was gonna answer that seriously, I would go on the basis of whether or not it was, willingly.
Fair enough. All right, and those are all the questions I had.
That one's
Alright,
so
Yahoo
deep.
Answers, give us some good ones next.
All right, so Michelle lost, as usual.
Nice
Michelle,
job.
you're the only one that ever loses, ever.
Okay, listen. It's not my fault that I like to laugh, okay? And cry, because I'm
The
still
point
crying.
is not to laugh.
Yeah, well, that can't happen.
Not when LaQuisha's here.
Sorry. No, I had nothing to do with LaQuisha.
It kind of did.
Nope.
Alright. Don't make me bring her back. Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright. Go on, move on.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure?
Please move on, good sir.
Hold on. Hold on. All right. All right, so we're going to news, I guess, now. Okay. What am I doing?
Part 1.
All right, here we go. All right, so Xbox news. Cool. If you're going to buy a PC for college, you can get the Xbox 360 for free.
Alright, you know what? This free shit from
Why
Xbox
does
is
that
really
come out
pissing
now?
me off.
When I'm done university.
Starting May 20th, participating
Didn't they do
U.S.
that last year, too?
retailers and today in their Canadian equivalents, college students have an opportunity to get a free 4 gig Xbox 360 with the purchase of certain Windows 7 based PCs.
4 gig. It's not really that good.
That's
but
pretty.
Whatever.
I
But you
mean,
can
it's a
still
free
get the
Xbox.
hardware. Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
It's connects too, so.
Why didn't this
No, it's not
come
connect.
out
It's
like
just
4 years ago?
360. So
Yeah.
cool. So you guys know how 38 Studios was having all those problems, not being able to pay Rhode Island the money they wanted.
Yep.
For their loan.
Yep.
Well, they were able to pay, finally.
Woohoo.
What
But
do they make?
they made Kingdoms of Alamar.
Oh, right. Okay.
Ah.
That game apparently is really
That's
addicting.
Kurt
that game's
Schilling's game company.
That game was super good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it as well.
It didn't make profit, so That's why they can't pay any of their workers.
That sucks.
Yeah. They had to sell 3 million copies of the game to make a profit.
Wow.
They didn't sell enough.
So the game didn't make any profit at all.
Yeah. So they lost money, basically.
But I heard the game is so good. I don't understand that.
Yeah, well, I don't think they had the right marketing for it.
Yeah.
Because I
I
didn't
never
hear
heard
about it.
about it
Yeah,
until
exactly.
he talked about it in the other story, so.
Like one of my buddies got it, but like I didn't hear about it until then.
Yeah.
Like he said it was really good, but I didn't hear anything about it since. Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Better marketing would have got the more sales.
True. Next story is a continuation of a story that we did the last podcast. Basically, you can get refunds for Minecraft Xbox Live, the
Yay.
360
Oh, you
edition,
can?
for if you have a standard definition TV now.
That's good.
They also updated the warning to say if you don't have a high definition TV, you can't play split screen.
Good.
I mean, they should just fix it instead of give a refund, but
Yeah.
I guess this is acceptable.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I guess.
It's better than nothing.
Again, with another follow-up to a story we did last podcast. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD. The soundtrack, which we did talk about. They're going to bring back some of the old tracks from the games.
Oh, sick.
Some of these songs are from the second game, which leads me to believe that there's going to be the first and second game
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
in this game. So like Bring the Noise by Anthrax, Superman Goldfinger,
Nice.
When Worlds Collide Power Man 5000, No Cigar by Melancholy, that's a great game song, and You by Bad Religion. And then they're gonna have some new songs as well, which I have no idea who those bands are, so some of those Tony Hawk's Pro Skater songs
Yeah.
that no one knows the bands, I guess. Another Minecraft Xbox Live Arcade story. At some point, they are going to add adventure components to the game.
I can see that. Yeah.
So like like the Zelda adventure and that sort of stuff.
That would be cool.
Oh, I guess.
I hope they officially do that on PC.
Oh, I
too.
guess the adventure update is the like quest to kill the dragon. Because right now the Xbox Live Arcade version of Minecraft is just the like dumbed down version of Minecraft where you just build and collect and stuff. It's not really the quest to kill the Ender Dragon or whatever it is, like it is on PC now. So that will be cool. Warner Brothers is going to bring out a Harry Potter for Kinect.
So excited!
Whether or not they are going to completely ruin the game is up to them.
I will fuck somebody up.
Because they completely wrecked Star Wars on Kinect.
I'm not very optimistic about anything that's with Kinect. It just doesn't seem
But
like that could work very
The
well.
link has a trailer, so you can watch that and see if you like it or not. They also announced some of the pre-order bonuses that are going to come with Halo 4, but Halo always has pre-order bonuses, and no one cares about them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if Halo 4 is even going to be good.
I think it will be.
It's a different company altogether, and I don't
Yeah.
trust them.
Oh, really?
Me. Alright, I'm done.
Okay, so I guess it's my turn.
Sure.
Okay, so the first thing is that the Torchlight 2 beta ended a couple days ago, and I was fortunate enough to get my invite well, originally it was supposed to end on like Tuesday, and that's when I got my invitation, and so I thought it was already too late, but then it was extended to Thursday and whatever. So I didn't get to play for very long, but it was super funsies, and anyone who played the original probably remembers that there was no multiplayer in it, which was like the biggest complaint. And fortunately, that's like the main thing with the sequel is that they have multiplayer now, so I was able to play it with a couple people, and it's very fun. And there's already a bunch of people like starting wars between Torchlight 2 and Diablo 3 because apparently they're not allowed to coexist. But
I
anyway,
hate people who do that.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
annoying. So that's gonna be going on
Like
forever.
Call of Duty against Halo, because those are the same games.
Yep. See, I want to get them both because they both seem fun. But anyway, there's 4 classes to choose from, which are like your typical like four that you have like your mage, berserker, engineer type people, and then it's not for sale yet, obviously because the beta just ended, but you can pre-purchase it for $20 on Steam, and if you do, you get a free copy of the first game, which is pretty nice. And yeah, that's about it. It's not much of a news story, but it's fun and I want it. And speaking of Diablo 3, it cleared 3.5 million sales within the first 24 hours of its release, and as of a couple of days ago, had passed over 6.3 million sales, which makes it the fastest selling PC game in history.
Wow.
And so everyone who's saying PC gaming is dead should think again because clearly that's not the case.
Nope.
And
think-
also,
That the only reason it sold that much is because it was like a game like 8, 10 years in the making.
yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
highly anticipated, but still, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
But there's also some controversy surrounding the whole like you have to be online in order to play it situation
Right.
because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who are upset that like even after spending $60 they can't always play it whenever they want, and since the game has a single player option it should work when you want it to, and you shouldn't have to be online since it's not an MMO, so you shouldn't have to deal with the same like type of issues that an MMO would, like servers being down. I don't know. But yeah, so they should probably fix that because that's kind of unfair, I think.
I don't know. I think
And
that's more for how they save the game than anything else.
apparently it's to prevent piracy
That
and
too.
stuff. Which there was this guy Jim Sterling does his video series and whatever, and this was like the subject of his most recent one, and he was saying like, and I agree with him, like piracy is like that's Blizzard's problem, like that's something they have to deal with, but for them to make it a problem for everyone else who's buying the game by making it so that they have to be online to play it isn't exactly fair, because that's just putting the problem on everyone else as
Mhm.
well.
Yep.
I was
So they should,
reading an article that I think Craig posted earlier on Twitter today, about like the top 6 ways companies have prevented uh, piracy of their games, and
mhm.
it talked about the what's that game called? The one with an S in it. It's escaping my head.
Earthbound?
Yeah, Earthbound 2. They made it so that you can play the entire game up until the last boss, and it'll freeze on the last boss, and you'll
I
have to
saw that.
restart it, and then you'll have no saves.
Oh.
When you restart it, I was like, oh my god. Oh, that would be the worst, because that game is
That would be
really
awful.
long.
But at least see, like that's the thing, like that doesn't affect anyone else.
Yeah.
So that's the good thing. So yeah, if they can figure out some other way to prevent it, that would be nice. Or just accept the fact that it's going to happen because it's going to anyway.
Well, that was a lot of Diablo 2, all of it was piracy, so
Mhm.
I guess they wanted to prevent that in their third game.
Yeah. And speaking of successful games which have sold over 6 million copies, Minecraft, I think yesterday, the 25th, sold its 6 millionth copy, which is pretty incredible.
That's a
Wow.
lot of copies.
Even though, I mean, Obviously, it didn't sell as quickly as Diablo 3, but given
For
the
that-
whole background of Minecraft, that's pretty insane.
I was
For
gonna say
like
the
a
fact that it's an
block-based
indie
game.
game
Yeah.
too.
And that doesn't include the Xbox Live Arcade sales, and I think that sold over 1.5 million itself.
Mhm.
So
That's unbelievable. That's wow.
Minecraft is doing pretty well. And now, still on the subject of indie stuff, Indie Game the Movie is going to be sold on Steam and iTunes starting June 12th,
Amazing.
which I think is pretty cool because I think that's the first time any sort of film is being put for sale on Steam.
Yeah.
And it's cool that this is the first one because I've been wanting to see it for a while. So,
Which film?
Indie Game the Movie. It's like a
Ah.
documentary about
Okay, yeah.
indie devs and stuff.
Yeah.
And then my last thing is there's no bundle right now, but there's this big sale called Because We May. And it's essentially just a huge sale on a bunch of indie games. And it lasts from May 24th to June 1st, including games on iOS, Mac, Android, and Steam, and then just PC games in general. But there are dozens, like there's at least 40, I would say, games for sale, including like World of Goo, Super Meat Boy, The Binding of Isaac, and then like the Bit Trip Beat and Bit Trip Runner, Psychonauts, Cave Story, Dungeon Defenders, and a bunch of other like really big indie games. So
Cool.
if you have interest in any of those, you should check it out at becausewemay.com.
Never really thought of Dungeon Defenders as an indie game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
well,
was,
but
and then, well, it's made by an indie developer, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
really an indie game.
I mean, I guess just the fact that it was made by an indie developer makes it an indie game. It just doesn't really feel like one.
Logic.
Yep.
Who needs?
And that's all my news stories.
Sweet. Quirty.
Alright. So, my first one is.
Just not excited
with,
for Nintendo news today.
mm,
Usually get
just
so
normal
excited.
Stuff. Just normal stuff. The first one is the 3DS sold over 6 million in Japan. So I guess it's pretty good, even though it's been out for like a really long time. But whatever. It actually sold a 5% more increase of profit after they let release of the purple one. So
Really?
that's kind of interesting.
I guess a lot of
guess
people like
colors.
purple. Colors
The purple
matter.
one's really cool looking though.
Colors matter.
They said they like got a substantial increase of like 32% after they released more colors on it. So like, and not just that one, but like not just the black and blue. Like once they let out like the red and the pink one and now the purple one, like they're getting more increases in sales. I don't know why. But
Oh, I think part of the reason is because when Nintendo creates systems now, they say they're gonna release them in different colors, and if people want a color, they're gonna wait for it.
Yeah.
yeah. So,
So
like I guess
they would be better off like not saying that and then just letting it happen.
yeah, like I never expected a purple 3DS. But now that it's out, I kinda want it. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it does look cool.
Not gonna lie, I kinda wish I waited for a 3DS to get like the red one or something. Because I really like the red one.
I have a
anyway.
red one.
Shut up.
Mine's black.
Mine's blue, but I still love the blue one. Anyway.
Wait, are we talking about 3DSs or penises?
Both. I mean,
Oh.
my answer doesn't change. It's still black.
Hey, why? Anyway.
Bet Luquisha would like that.
Yeah, girl. Anyway. But yeah, I would kind of do wish I waited, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter because I really like the blue one. Anyway, my next one is there's been rumors going around the 3DS Castlevania is going to be debuted at the E3 this year. That's pretty exciting. I mean,
Wait, what did you just say?
Castlevania?
No, the next part.
That seems pretty exciting to debut at E3.
What's a debut?
I mean debut.
Debut. I need to like go to sleep or something. Oh my god.
The butt.
Debut at E3. There, happy now? Are you happy now?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Alright.
I think I like the other one better.
I know, I like but. I mean, debit. Right? Is that what I said? Debit?
I don't know what you said. I was asking you.
Oh, right. I don't even remember. But anyway, debut at E3 and talking about like continuing the stories from like past ones and like they're gonna have like really updated graphics. And I'm like, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. I know there's a lot of Castlevania fans, so they might make a good profit if that actually is true.
Like Brian.
Yeah, he'll probably buy a 3DS, unless he already has one. Does he have one, Michelle?
I don't think so.
Alright, well, after he hears that there's going to be Castlevania, I'm sure he'll buy one.
I just want Heroes of Ruin.
I know, right? I want horror so bad.
The game looks fap.
I know, I want horror. I need horror. And, okay. So, my next one is... the Wii, the Wii Classic controller for the Wii. It's now getting, like, an SNES one. It's like...
It's
gonna
already based off the SNES controller.
Yeah, but this is like an actual...
But this is like, it's based, like, you plug it into your Wii controller and it uses the classic controller. Like, it looks really like a regular one. Like, I think that's really cool that, I would think someone like Michelle, you'd be excited for something like that.
I hate the Super Nintendo controller.
Oh.
Well, never mind.
Oh, well.
Awkward.
Well then.
But yeah, they're putting that on there, and apparently it's trying to bring, like, old fans back to, like, I don't know. Whatever. And then that's pretty cool, I guess. I wouldn't really want one because I never even had an SNES anymore, so. Anyway, my last one would be Mario Kart 7, that Maka Woohoo bullshit,
Fuck that glitch.
No one wants to play that anymore. Well, now they patched that up, so now no one can do that now. They patched up that and some other cheats they got off.
Good.
And now the servers are actually more useful now. Like, the reason I've been playing Mario Kart 7 is because I feel like half the courses had some kind of glitch people could do to get, like, 10 minutes ahead of you. And I was just like, screw this game, I'm not playing it anymore. And then, like, all of a sudden, oh, well, Mario Kart 7 patched up, like, a shit ton of levels, so now you can actually play it legitly.
Yeah.
So, apparently a lot of people are saying, like, oh, now it's going to be lively again. So I kind of hope that happens, because I kind of would like to play it again, if Maka Woohoo is actually playable.
I haven't played Mario Kart 7 since like December, so I never had to deal with that glitch.
Did you barely play it?
Yeah, because then school started, so
True.
got a little distracted.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start again this summer.
Yeah.
Mabes.
No, you won't be able to. You'll be playing Heroes of Ruin with me the whole time.
Well, I don't even know when that comes out.
Comes out June 5th.
Is that for
Not
reals?
June 5th. Not June 5th. It comes out sometime in June. I know that.
They'll probably
Like,
talk
if
about
it's
it at
actual-
E3.
It's like its actual release. I remember I saw it on the website. I have to look it up. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for my Nintendo news this week. Who's up next? Michelle.
It's me.
Wait, hold on. Alright, go ahead.
We had to wait for that. Wait, Michelle, you have to pause everything you're doing so Qwerty can sneeze.
Well, she would just have to repeat herself.
I know, right?
So, he was just being courteous. I got you, girl.
Okay, you can go
Okay.
now. He said okay.
I know. Sony news is really boring. I'm sorry. I am really unenthusiastic about this. Bless you.
If you sing it, it'll probably be more exciting.
No.
Oh my god,
So-
rapid fire. Yo, so we got this shit coming out. Beat
So
it.
on Tuesday the 22nd, this game called Sorcery came out, which on PlayStation Network, which just looks like a PlayStation Move tech demo thing. So that's pretty cool. But also Doctor Who and the Eternity Clock came out. I thought I'd share that because everybody I know seems to fap to Doctor Who. So you guys can play that game now.
Didn't they show the
I don't
sorcery
watch
thing
Doctor
at like
Who.
E3 2009 or something like forever ago?
Hmm.
It took them this long?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Sony Smash Brothers. The PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale thing is probably also coming to Vita. But they haven't said for sure, and I don't know if it does. I don't know if there'd be cross-platform play or not. And then a few podcasts ago, I did a story, I think, about how Demon Souls was shutting down its servers. And now they're like, just kidding. They were supposed to shut down on May 31st, but they're going to keep them online longer because I guess they found a way to pay for it. And because the game became like one of the $20 hits for PlayStation 3, like it's getting more people buying it again, so they're gonna keep that open. In June, you can get Resident Evil Chronicles HD for PlayStation 3, which takes the two rail shooters on Wii and makes them HD and puts them on PlayStation 3.
Well, that is completely useless.
Pretty
That's so
much.
weird.
Because those games
the
were
res-
crappy to begin with.
And then
I thought they were pretty good.
my favorite
Really?
Sony story,
Nope.
Okay.
which just makes me really upset at Sony at the moment. Sony Computer Entertainment of America put in a patent for in-game advertising, where while
Oh,
you are playing
no.
video games on Sony systems, your game would stop so a commercial could play, and after the commercial was done, you could resume your game.
That is
That is
the
why I
worst
don't
idea.
have Sony. That is why I don't have a PlayStation.
Wait, what's a PlayStation?
According to
It's
the
poopy.
patent, ads would be preceded by warnings that the ad was going to come,
Oh, that
and
helps.
your game would slow down so that you couldn't like play it as well. And then when the advertisement was about to end, there would be more warnings saying that your game was about to come back.
No one will buy PlayStations because of that.
Is this gonna be their way to like try to convince you to buy PlayStation Plus?
Or their
whatever.
way of like digging themselves out of the fact that they lost like $10 billion or something.
I mean, that's not the way to fix it. That's
They're
the
gonna lose
worst.
so many sales
The
because
idea
of
of, yeah, they're saying just because they filed the patent doesn't mean it's going to happen, but the fact that they're even considering it is kind of
Disgusting.
annoying. And I agree with Joystick in the article. They put in big capital letters underlined, "Don't do this," as advice to Sony, so we'll see what happens, I guess, because that would be really terrible.
Yeah,
That's
that would
pretty much
suck.
PlayStation.
Hey, at
saying
least
buy.
if PlayStation or if Sony patent that, that means no one else can do it. So, good
And
luck,
it makes me
Sony.
sad because I don't hate Sony as much as you guys do. Like, they have good exclusives, but it's
Oh, I don't
just,
hate Sony. It's
I
just
just think it's a really stupid decision. So, and that's all I
Wonder
have.
if they'll withdraw their patent if they fail. That would be funny.
I don't know if they could.
Awkward segue.
what even comes next?
I don't know, Andy. You tell me what comes next.
I guess game releases.
Nope. Lol.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Multiplayer and MOBA talk, Andy. That's
Wait,
what comes
what?
next.
You know, this thing we always skip because everyone hates League of Legends anyway. But we still keep it as a segment.
But
Guys,
listen,
I played for a while
but
last night.
listen. This week is important because it got an update that makes it a pretty game.
Yes.
So now it's no longer
Very
ugly
true.
to look at.
Well, it wasn't that bad before, but it is a lot prettier now.
Wait,
It
what?
wasn't uglier before. It was bad.
And I don't even pay attention to graphics, and I think it looks better, so.
Wait, what? It looks different.
See, Toadeh doesn't even realize. See, if you didn't play the game a lot,
mean,
you would never
yeah.
notice that it had changed, but
Okay, well, that might explain why I had no idea.
no, so
Like the grass got updated and the water got really updated. Like the water, it's
The water is so pretty now.
It looks really good.
okay, and
Guys, I got up to level 5 last night.
yes,
Good job, Toadeh.
Yay!
not trying to be a hoe.
I'm basically pro.
you're like the
I mean-
best at the game.
Yeah.
Makes
Graphics,
sense.
People call
not
me
a graphic.
God, and I have to agree.
Fair enough.
But I'm not a graphic board. But I just think it looks pretty. So.
Yeah, same here.
All right, now it's your turn, Andy.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Nope, lol. Okay, you can go now. Yeah.
Heather, you can do your little thingy now. You can do your mating call.
Okay.
There.
Now Andy is just going to be turned on the whole time now.
That was the point.
That was the point.
I know you're all aroused.
I am
Well,
very
I'm-
aroused.
Not going to answer that.
Michelle has a boner.
No, I was gonna deny it, but then your feelings would get hurt, so.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
go Andy, go.
Okay, so weekly game releases this week. Okay, so tomorrow. Wait, no,
This is
that's
we are
okay.
going back
This is
to last week because we missed
We're
last
going.
week. So
Yes, so we're doing last week's as well. Okay, so last Sunday, May 20th, Mario Tennis Open came out for 3DS.
that came out the same day as the purple 3DS, by the way.
Cool. On the 22nd.
Why they released it on a Sunday, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's
They
kinda-
release a lot of things on Sundays.
No, they don't.
Nintendo?
Qwerty
yeah.
is fapping apparently.
I'm pretty sure Brawl was a Sunday, Skyward Sword was a Sunday.
Well, Nintendo was stupid.
I think a 3DS was a Sunday.
Wow.
Oh my god, stop
What is he
fasting.
doing?
Double fisting apparently.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway.
did you say fisting? Ew. I would never fist anyone ever. That is disgusting. Tony, was that you? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, I'm never gonna freaking slap anything ever again.
Oh.
Oh god.
It's just gonna vomit.
Are you gonna vomit, Michelle? Are you gonna vomit on me? Are you?
So, the next game that was released,
Okay.
Dude, that was so weird.
No.
You were like, I heard your tongue. And it's just, no, get out of my mind.
Okay. So on Tuesday the 22nd, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier came out for 360 and PS3.
It's the greatest
Dragon's
game ever.
Dragon's Dogma came out for 360 and PS3, and Men in Black Alien Crisis came out for Wii, 360, and PS3. Thursday, May 24th, Command and Conquer Tiberium Alliances. The actual game came out. I've played the beta before.
I don't know
For-
how many Tiberium games they have with that series now.
I don't
It's
know.
got to
I played
be
the
at
beta.
least 6 now.
it's a billion.
I played the beta. It was alright. I don't know. It's kind of like all the like Tiberium Alliances Online. It's a browser-based game this time, so it wasn't. It was actually pretty good, but I got bored of it because I didn't have time to play it. Okay, so next we
Toadeh's gonna
have
be real excited for this. Trust me.
on Monday the 28th, The Binding of Isaac: The Wrath of the Lamb for PC and Mac.
Fapping.
Oh.
Okay, so is everybody
Continue.
done fapping now?
I never
I still am.
fat. Tony was sucking on something.
No, I'm just like smacking my lips.
That's something LaQuisha would do, just say.
So you should join me.
Okay, fine.
Please no.
Just continue,
I would-
Andy.
I never
Okay,
smacked
so-
the lips together.
This Tuesday on the 29th, we've got a lot of games coming out. Resistance, Burning Sky.
It's mostly DLC, Andy, so
Oh, is it DLC? Okay, never mind. For Resistance, Burning Skies for Vita, Altair, Maru. Is that how you say that?
Maru.
Maru. The Appearance of Arlen.
It's
For
pretty sure
PS3,
that says
I-
Apprentice.
Yeah. Batman Arkham City, Harley Quinn's Revenge for 360, PS3, and PC. Prototype 2 Excessive Force Pack for 360 and PS3, and Pure Chess for Vita and PS3.
Yes! I'm buying a Vita.
That's my fave.
Wait, why? Why are you buying a Vita?
Because
Pure
chess.
Pure Chess is coming out.
Oh god, I have no idea.
Chess is good for hardcore gamers like me.
I want a Katamari game. I need to try that. Sorry, that's really random.
Continue.
Okay, so Wednesday the 30th, we have Sega Vintage Collection Streets of Rage for Xbox 360 Arcade, and Sega Vintage Collection Golden Axe for 360 Arcade, and Mad Raiders for 360 Arcade.
This is Riders.
Whatever.
Words and
okay,
things
then.
out of your mouth, Andy.
Shh, Jeff. Shh. No.
Words and
Then
things.
shh. No. The 31st of May, we have Brave Smart and Rocks Rider for iPhone and Android. And then on Friday, we have Max Payne 3 for PC.
Andy
my last day
started
of
the
school.
fire.
What?
Andy started the fire.
Actually, it was Ryan.
No, Andy started the fire.
I thought it was Bob.
I'm talking about you, Andy. You started the fire.
What? What fire?
Okay, clearly he hasn't seen The Office.
Clearly. I have to show you that episode.
I have seen that episode.
Oh. Andy started the fire.
Now I understand what you're talking
Trivia.
about. We need like some sort of song for trivia.
Trivia.
Make a Jeopardy remix.
Yeah, something like that.
Just play it backwards.
Wonderful idea. What's Qwerty doing?
Tapping, obviously.
Burping.
Burping, apparently.
Alright.
I'm doing everything.
What are we doing in trivia this week, Andy?
We're doing video games that you know.
What the fuck
What?
does that mean? This is the worst trivia ever. Alright, whatever.
I'm excited to see what this
The
is.
other one, I picked I picked a random one. I don't know.
Just do it. I want to see.
That's alright, whatever.
The caption for it says, "An attempt to broaden a video game quiz to appeal to all members of Fun Trivia. I'll bring a quiz about video games that you know, unless you've been on a remote island since 1970. Good luck." That's what it says.
Alright, sure, let's go.
So we should be okay.
Let's do this.
Okay, so the first one. This card game has been found on Windows operating systems since the Windows 3.0. What is its name?
Solitaire.
Blackjack, Solitaire, Free Cell, or Hearts?
I
I
I want to say free cell actually.
I don't know how long Solitaire's been on there, so I don't know anymore.
It might be solitaire though,
I think it's Solitaire.
because
I
I know
remember-
hearts and free cell have been on there for probably just as long.
I'm fairly certain that it's solitaire.
It's probably solitaire.
Yeah, it is Solitaire.
Yay.
It's first released on 3.0 operating system in 1990.
I didn't have a computer then, so
We weren't even born. Well, it depends on when we were. I don't even know what
I
time.
don't think
what
I had a
year.
computer till like 94, 5.
Geoff, we weren't even born in 90. Well, it depends on when in 90 it was, but yeah. Okay, next question. Another Windows game. This time, first appearance Windows 3.1 is also standard on the operating system, and it's the oldest non-card based game to hold that title. What is this game? Minesweeper, Mahjong, The Incredible Machine, Space Cadet 3D Pinball. Ha, I love that game.
Minesweeper?
It's
Probably
Mines.
Minesweeper, yeah.
I think it's Minesweeper, yeah. Qwerty?
Okay, it's
Okay.
Minesweeper.
He's ignoring us. Yeah, it is Minesweeper. 2 for 2.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to find something.
He's derping. Okay. So, question 3. This virtual table tennis game has been around since 1972. What is the name of the popular Atari game which sparked the arcade era? Pong, Table Tennis for You, Virtual Tennis, or Powerball? I'm assuming it's
I'm
Pong.
gonna go with Pong.
It's definitely Pong.
Yep.
Isn't Powerball the lottery?
So,
Yeah.
fun fact, Pong was so popular with the first machine that they put out that in one day, it filled up with quarters and they didn't know what to do with themselves. Because they didn't really think about the fact that they would have to take the quarters out.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of
Wow.
something big to overlook.
Yeah, I'd say.
Well, they just didn't think enough people would, like, pay
That's
attention
so-
to it.
Wouldn't you like want the money at some point?
Yeah.
Well, like, they weren't prepared to take them out, like, in a day. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they were just all set to ignore the machine for, like, weeks or something.
Well, that's because that's probably what they did with all the other machines.
Well, that was the first, like, arcade machine.
Well, if it was the first arcade machine, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so question 4. What color was the original Pac-Man? Blue, green, yellow, or red?
Was he ever not yellow?
I'm pretty
I-
sure he was always yellow.
I want to
Yeah,
say
that's-
yellow, but I feel like this is a trick question. I'm gonna go with yellow.
I don't
Hold on,
remember
let me
him.
think.
I don't remember him ever not being yellow.
Neither do I.
It's purple. It's light purple.
By 1980,
Light
they
purple.
actually had colors.
Light
I'm
purple.
pretty sure he's always been yellow.
Yeah,
He
it's
was
yellow.
like poopy brown on Atari, but that was afterward.
Wow, I don't believe what? There's 256 levels of Pac-Man.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Light
God.
purple.
If you look at a screenshot of the last level too, half of it is like graphical glitches. Like it's like letters and stuff. You can't even see half the map.
That's wonderful.
Because they didn't realize people would actually get there.
Yeah, but it's still beatable. Like you can actually beat the.
Yeah.
You know why it's 256?
I would guess it has
That
something
number
to
is
do with
significant.
programming.
Yeah.
Yeah. 256 lines of code or whatever.
Well, no. It's just a programming thing. Anyway, move on.
Okay, question 5. In what game does Jumpman need to save Pauline from her captor? Donkey Kong, Joust, Jungle King, Jungle King, or Mappy?
Donkey Kong?
Jungle King sounds like super hungry.
Pretty sure it's Donkey Kong.
It's Donkey Kong.
Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
Kong.
Okay, wow. For question 6, who is the final boss of Super Mario Bros. NES?
Are you gonna give
This
us
could
an
be a
answer?
trick question.
This could be a trick question.
Like, it's in brackets NES.
Well, I don't know. I think they wanted to make sure you knew which one they were talking about, but
Isn't that alligator bitch or whatever? Who's the fucking frog bitch?
It's one word, by the way, so...
What?
well, then
Oh,
the
it's
person's
not-
wrong.
It's not trick question.
No, the person gave the wrong answer then.
There's no...
I'm assuming the person is looking for Bowser, but
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
that's not
Bowser
what he was
and
called
King
back
Koopa.
then. Yeah, I was gonna say
He's
King
called the-
Koopa is what he
Yeah.
was.
When did you start getting called Bowser?
64, I think. That's when she went from Princess Toadstool to Peach too.
Yeah, that's when Mario went from Mario. That was
What are you
awful.
talking about?
That's when Mario went to Mario.
Are you
God.
sure there wasn't something else in that Taco Bell?
Mushroom King? The Mushroom King.
I thought he was saying there was mushrooms in the taco.
Yo, that Taco Bell made me high as
Alright, okay.
Alright, next question.
Dude,
Oh, I
that
already know
Dorito
the answer to this
taco
one.
had so much sour cream in it. It was nasty.
Continue.
It had
Okay.
so much sour cream, I couldn't eat it.
This is an easy question. I already know the answer to this one. In Tetris, how many separate blocks are in each of the following block? Or tetrad, sorry.
What?
4.
In Tetris, how many separate blocks are in each falling block?
4.
Yes.
4.
4.
Oh, another one of these type-in things. Okay.
4. I like the way you type that.
Thanks.
Oh my god. This one's... I'm just... Okay. You'll know right off the bat. In the games of this series, players could catch them all.
Pokemans. Or Digimon. Probably Digimon.
Digimon.
I don't think...
Do you even catch
Is
things
it
in
Monster
Digimon?
Rancher?
No, it's Pokemon.
God damn it.
I didn't even finish the question.
Nice
This was
try,
bad.
Geoff.
Monster Rancher is so good.
Are you gonna catch them all? Alright. Do you guys remember? I'm sorry, this is kind of going off topic. But do you guys know that one game where you like scan grocery labels and like you had a monster and you had to battle another label from like,
No.
What the hell are you
That
Oh my
sounds
God,
familiar.
do you know what I'm talking about? Like you scan a grocery label and like
Yes.
a monster comes up and you have these cards and you had to battle the monster label.
Wait, this
Was
is
that like
awful
the
because
was that
I
like
actually
the
do
precursor to
remember
QR
this.
codes or something?
Yeah, it's like you scan the barcodes and a monster comes up and you buy these cards that you
I've
battle
never
the
seen
monster
it.
on the label. And when you beat the monster, you get that monster. And it's like you have to buy all these monsters to get better monsters so you can beat the monsters on like the barcode labels on a grocery store.
Oh my god, this is awful. I remember this.
Dude,
I
she
don't.
was in it. Isn't it weird? I had it downstairs and I was like, holy shit.
All right. Next
Oh my
question.
god. I'm gonna kill myself
Okay.
if I don't figure this out.
Okay, question 9. 15 million people in total have subscribed to this PC game, which is constantly expanding. In which constantly expanding game can players be a member of an alliance or horde
Gonna
to
go
fight
with
for their
World of
faction.
Warcraft.
Guild Wars, World of Warcraft, EverQuest, or RuneScape.
It's gotta be RuneScape.
RuneScape.
Yeah, it's WoW.
RuneScape is such a poopy game. Oh my god.
I don't think
Michelle,
it's
you
that
wonder-
poopy anymore, actually.
My buddy had 64 days of gameplay on RuneScape.
Oh,
Or no, Guild
Jesus.
Wars, sorry.
I
No, it's
had
Guild
like
Wars.
10 minutes.
I was gonna say I played for 10 minutes on dial-up and I quit forever because that game sucks
I played
so
RuneScape
bad.
for probably a good 2 years.
But I mean, I tried it like 12 years ago and it was really poopy 12 years ago.
It's still poopy. Wait, just kidding. Poop is a good thing. It's an awful game.
It's Toe Jam.
Yes, it's Toe Jam.
Okay, so let's see here. Most people have seen this game in popular culture, or they've rocked out in the. Oh wow!
Andy is
Peripheral. I am failing
words
tonight.
and things out of your mouth are not happening.
Okay, let's try this again. Most people have seen this game in popular culture.
Rock band, one of the
Yeah.
Tony,
Or
this
they've
is
rocked out
killing
in-
me.
Peripheral required for it. Guitar Hero has had numerous sequels and has garnered many fans and awards. How many fret buttons are on the single guitar?
Oh my god, I think I found a Toadeh. Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5?
I
Toadeh.
had to count my fingers.
So did
Yeah.
I. I was like, green, red, yellow.
Toadeh.
Post
All
the
right,
link.
so we got perfect on this one.
Yeah.
Do you think the game was called Monster Scanner?
I'll Google it. Monster Scanner.
I feel like I remember it being that.
Oh, this is so awful.
Okay, we're gonna go into our Twitter questions and jokes.
They have Monster Scanner for iPhone and iPod Touch.
No, it's not a thing.
Alright, so, Tia asked, what would happen if Pinocchio said his nose would grow?
Doesn't it grow when he lies?
It wouldn't grow.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna say, I don't think anything would happen.
It wouldn't grow because he's telling the truth.
I mean, it's not like he was incapable of telling the truth. He just lied a lot.
I guess like the way it's supposed to like confuse you is if he says, "Wait, hold on a second." If he says yes, and then it grows, he's telling the truth. So then it doesn't. I don't know. If he says no, it's just not gonna happen.
Well, he's not answering the question though. Like, he's saying, he's just stating my nose won't grow.
And then it won't. So isn't that just
Right.
like I don't get it?
Like at the time, nothing will
That's my
happen.
brain.
Okay.
I mean, if he said my nose won't grow ever, then that would be different.
Yeah.
Are you a good cook?
No.
I can make a good quesadilla.
But I can make some pretty good meat. No, kidding.
I can make some select things.
I can make select things too. Like I can do easy things like eggs and bacon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can't really make everything.
But I can make a lot of stuff. Like Michelle's
Not
gonna
to
make
sound
me...
like a cocky asshole,
Mom, are you gonna make me food? Michelle,
but
you're gonna make me lots of food?
I'm actually a pretty decent cook. I have been told on more than one occasion that I should run a restaurant.
Michelle, you can make us God burgers.
It's true.
What burgers?
God burgers. I heard they're amazing.
I don't
I
even
I
know
want
what
a
they
God
are.
burger.
I make these.
Today, why are you going to
Burgers
South Carolina? God damn
that-
it.
I'm going to North Carolina, but
I make these burgers that are inside-out burgers with all the stuff on the inside.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
I'm gonna cry.
Michelle, you can just make a regular God burgers. Today, maybe you'll come back before Michelle does.
No, I come back like the day after she leaves.
But yes, I'm a pretty good cook.
You're gonna be gone for a whole damn week? Like, what are you doing?
Just renting a house for a week? I don't know. That's what you do.
That's That's not
It's
what
sad.
everyone does.
I can tell
No,
you right
but when
now,
you
not
go to North
everyone
Carolina like
rents a house. So when you go to
Are
North
you like renting a house like on the ocean and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
guess
don't
Oh,
you're
blame
right.
you.
It's like,
I would do that too.
yeah, it's a
There's
Saturday to Saturday rental. So, and that
there's Frantic Zoo.
within that Saturday to Saturday is the entire time Michelle is going to be there. So,
Well, no, she comes Monday and leaves Saturday.
yeah, like I said. I mean, unless I got home really early on Saturday, which wouldn't happen. So, I mean,
You never know, it might.
if you leave
Okay.
Qwerty's at like 12,
My flight leaves at like 5 p.m. So
okay, so not happening. All right.
Okay. So Phobia had a few questions.
I kind of want to see Rocky though, so Michelle, you should extend your day trip just one more day. 'Cause seriously, meeting Rocky is like my life goal now. Like I have to meet Rocky. Like it's not a choice.
Phobia had a few questions.
Hi, Phobia.
Okay, first question. If one of your hands were crippled or severed, how would you cope with not being able to play video games or attempt to anyways?
I
I
learned
would
to
use
use
my
my
feet.
Yep, I learned to use my feet.
I'd use my tongue.
How did I know you were gonna say
I would use my
Or my butt.
nose.
My
I
tongue,
would
my
build
butt.
myself another hand.
Oh, shut up. You're stupid.
That's Andy the
Physics.
scientist.
that? I'm gonna become a beautiful
It's more robotics. I'd just get somebody with an engineer to do it.
Yeah, and just talk to Jacob. He'd do it. Alright.
Or you can use the vitality sensor.
Which
Nah.
never came out, so you can't use it.
What
Or
if
I
it
could
comes,
just hook-
what if it makes a comeback at E3 this year?
I will
I could just
cry again.
I will be so pumped.
What is a vitality sensor?
You stick your finger in it, and then it just like gets your heartbeat, and somehow
Yeah,
that's relevant to
it tells
gaming.
you your pulse rate of your heart. It was
What
a,
is
it
that?
was a peripheral they announced for Wii Fit, so you could like watch your pulse while you played Wii Fit, and then they never released it. And that was their big feature of E3 2009.
And now I'm sad
Gross.
because it never came out. But
Well, another thing I could do is stick electrodes to my brain and just let my brain play the game instead of using a mic or a controller.
just use
I
your
love
butt.
Andy's
It's a lot more
scientific
exciting.
answers.
You just say use your butt?
Yeah. Got a
I
problem?
think we should got all up on that.
Alright, next question. There's bound to be something in one of your favorite games that you don't like. What is it? And your suggestion to improve it.
Ocarina of
Oh.
Time is flawless. That's a lie.
Okay.
The
take that
Water
back.
Temple.
No, I actually have a
actually love
legit answer
Water
for
Temple.
this.
I love the water temple. Why does everyone hate the water
I
temple?
didn't really hate the water temple. That
I
much,
hated the
probably 'cause-
boss
Pain in the
of the
ass.
Water Temple.
I found the water temple boss easy too.
The mini boss is harder than the boss.
Actually,
should
what I would
never
change
happen.
about Ocarina of Time is, I really don't like the fact that the first stage just kind of like hands you the medallion.
I know what you mean. I wish there was like some kind of light temple or something.
And I wish that, like, they did some side quests, but I wish the side quests were more involved. Like, the way they were in Wind Waker and Majora's Mask. Like, the side quests in Ocarina of Time didn't really have story behind them, but
I don't think they really had the budget or means to do that at the
and
time.
I don't think they necessarily thought of it either, because, like, when Majora's Mask came out, it became all side quests and little or less gameplay, so... But if I could change the game, that's how I would change it.
I don't
I have one.
think they had enough room on the cartridge to be able to do that.
I was kind of hoping they would do something like that with Ocarina of Time 3D, but...
Meh.
Okay. I don't know if I would change anything about Banjo-Kazooie, but Wind Waker is also one of my favorite games. And I feel like there should be a temple when you get the third pearl thing. I don't remember what it's called. I haven't played in a while. But there's, instead of like a temple, you just go to that one island and it's destroyed, and then you just have to go find the big fish. And I feel
It's
like
like a
that's
lot of in the
I
boat.
feel
I
like
feel like
you
that's just
shouldn't
supposed to
have
be-
to boat forever and
I
ever.
I actually liked
ever.
the boating, unlike
So
everyone
did
else
I.
in the world. I
The
thought
I
only
it was-
liked
thing
it
I
too.
had against the boating is when you're on there, and then all of a sudden, like, 3 sharks come after you, and then you just get, like, raped forever. And then when you get back in the boat, the sharks just rape you again, and then you fall out of the boat, and then you get back in the boat, and you fall out of the boat again.
And
You
that's
get in
why
boat.
the boat can jump.
Yes.
And then, yeah, I know that, but, like, you jump, and, like, one time you accidentally miss jumping, and then boom, you fall in the water. There were 3 times where I got back in the boat, and the shark literally ran into me as I got in the boat, and then I just fell forever again. It happened literally 3 or 4 times, and I had to, like, shut off the game for, like, an hour.
One of the things, I don't know if you were there, Toadeh, since I think you had to leave before I was talking about it, but yesterday when I was playing Wind Waker, I was talking about that one of the things that made me sad was that they made a big deal about, like, linking Wind Waker to, like, the Hyrule from Ocarina of Time.
Mhm.
But then you only deal with temples that deal with, like, 2 of the sage descendants. And I wish they would have, like, involved all the sages, because they were like, hey, the sages got to fix the Master Sword so it can beat Ganondorf. But you only need, like, 2 of them, and then the rest of them are irrelevant. So
But
I
I
wish they
still-
would have, like, involved all of them.
Yeah, that would have been cool, but I still love the when you go underwater for the first time and see Old Hyrule.
That's my favorite part.
That was awesome.
My second
Wait,
favorite
Old
part is when
Hyrule
you
and
go
what?
back. In Wind Waker.
Cools. I think the only thing I would change about the Pokemans
The Pokemon.
would probably be that there's not enough places to level up your Pokemon when they're high level. You're fighting like
Agreed.
level 40s to
That's
level up
true.
your Pokemon. It takes hours.
Or you just go through the Elite Four.
The Elite Four is
million times.
stupid. Just,
Yeah.
I would rather just
I always wish
have
too that there wasn't
training places.
country exclusive Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna make the creatures, like, I get that, one version's gonna have some and the other version's gonna have others. But I always
True.
resented the fact that, like, until, like, last year, you couldn't legitimately get a Mew in the United States.
Yeah.
But he's been around the entire time.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Let's see. For me, it would probably be 100%. Like, Ratchet and Clank obviously knows in my third series, we already went over this like billion times. But anyway, in all the Ratchet and Clank games, there's this thing where, like, you want to 100% that game. If you love the game, you obviously want to 100%. Well, to 100% this game, you have to get, like, these things called gold bolts, and then you have to get, like, you have to upgrade all your weapons. And there's, like, 30 weapons you have to upgrade, or 20 weapons. And it's like, I had to play through the game, like, 10 times to upgrade every single weapon. Because I literally couldn't do anything else. Like, you get experience for every enemy kill. But, like, I swear, every planet I played, I got, like, 2% increase in each of my weapons. And it took me, like, 10 playthroughs to get anywhere near it. So I just wish that upgrading your weapons didn't take so damn long.
Mm-hmm.
And it took forever, and it's like, okay, I didn't really want to play through the game 11 times before I 100% the game.
Yeah.
And technically, I didn't even 100% it, because there's this one super annoying side quest that takes me, like, another, like, 50 hours to even get this super gold. So I didn't even 100% it, but I'm almost there. But yeah, I guess the 100%ing the game, I guess it's not really, like, that big of a deal, but it kind of annoys, because if you love the game, you want to 100% the game. And I guess it kind of annoys me that I can't do it right now. So I guess I wish I took, like, that kind of stuff into consideration a little bit more.
And Roller Coaster Tycoon is amazing, so
Yep.
don't have to change anything about that. Alright, so joke time. Chris said roses are red, violets are blue. Phallus.
Am I supposed to understand that?
Nope.
It's a penis.
And then Master wrote, roses are red, violets are brown. Who the fuck pooed on my flowers?
That was obviously Toadeh.
Mm-hmm.
It's an improvement, so yeah. Guilty.
And then Mordreen had a joke. What do you call a tree that rose out of your hand?
What?
A palm tree.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but I really don't understand the joke part at all. What does go rose mean?
That's how it's written, so
He was reading the typo.
I don't understand what the correct way is.
Grows?
Grower. Oh.
No,
'Cause-
this is how it's
Gorwuz.
spelled.
It's Gorwuz.
Gorbus.
Gorwuz.
oh, I thought it was like gore rose, and I was like, what is a gore rose? Alright, I get it now.
All right. I'll save the other phobia question for next week because it's a good question.
Okay.
So, that was the podcast for this week.
Yep.
Yay!
Podcast number uno, dos, tres, cuatro,
It's the
cinco,
7th.
seis, siete. Podcast de siete.
You had to count up to it to remember what the.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for
We
listening to
will-
our podcast, guys. I appreciate
Thank you.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
see you next week.
Yep.
We'll try not to take a week off again. No promises, though.
Hopefully.
I don't
try,
think I have
guys.
anything
Try.
planned.
Alrighty. Well, goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, 5ever.
Forever. Because when I
Five
come
ever.
back, 5ever is forever.
Forever's forever. 5ever is
5ever.
5ever.
Okay, bye.
That was awkward.